Let Go, and I'm on a mission to find the best places to eat and the best things to do in Portland, Oregon. Today we're headed to Bergerac. It's a French bistro in Portland. The chef is from the southwest of France, so he's going to bring us into the kitchen and show us all of the delicious things that he's making on his seasonal and local menu. Join me as I go inside to do a chef interview and also check out some behind the scenes in the kitchen. Hi everyone, I'm here with Joris, the chef owner of Bergerac, and we're in the Woodstock area of Portland, southeast Portland. And today we're going to go behind the scenes and see how he's making French cuisine from scratch here. But first I wanted to do a little interview and learn more about his influences and style of cooking.
So I'm raised and born in France. I spent about 28 years in France cooking from kitchen to kitchen. The specificity of Bergerac and Portland, they are on the same lateral, which means that we have the same four seasons. We have a big reputation for mushroom, berries and fruit, about the same as Oregon, which is for me great for my cooking because I can find on the surrounding here what I would find in France. So that's about not many differences in terms of how to match the ingredients together.
Right. That's very important, especially when you're cooking from scratch. Another thing that's really interesting about French cooking is so much of an emphasis cooking with fat. So can you tell us a little bit more about what that means and how you use fat in so much of the cooking?
Sure. So there is a lot of different fat and there is a lot of misunderstanding with fat as well. The fat is something was being used for as long as the cooking has been around to carry ingredients across the land. Let's imagine like in the Middle Age when the people were carrying fish or meat, they were going from Spain to England or Germany or the Netherlands and vice versa. Even before that, I guess the Viking were coming from Scandinavia south and they had to carry food with them. So the fat was a way, a natural way, an easy way to find. When you are butchering an animal, you want to use as much as you can from it. So cooking with the fat in my countryside has been really crossing the edge. So we use a lot of duck fat for the duck confit, of course, duck confit from the southwest of France, really popular. The cassoulet, big specialty as well. So this is not the saison, we took it out of the menu, but the cassoulet is cooking the bean in the fat with all the pigs and the piece of meat, cooking for 12 hours, 13 hours, really, really slow.
Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to bringing you back in the kitchen to see a demonstration, and we're going to go now. Join us.
So the duck is sitting in a fat. The key of the duck confit is a cured meat, the same as a prosciutto or a salami would be. That means that you salt your meat for about 2 days with some spices depending of your personal preferences. But then you cook it really slowly in a fat for about 5-6 hours. And so here we took it out the fat, but we try to keep a little bit for the cooking. And if I don't have enough fat, I got a jar over here who's gonna help me.
You have lots of fat just scattered all around the kitchen.
Exactly. That's my canola oil. Olive oil, a little bit of butter for the flavoring, and of course the persillade. The persillade is something in my countryside we would use it everywhere. A few fresh tomatoes for the acidity of the dish. I like using fresh tomatoes. Once again, it's really farming land. We don't have lemon growing in my countryside, so we try.
Lovely. They just look so fresh. And so you're putting this on a plate with, you said, mustard and
with mustard and homemade onion jar.
Ah, these are beautiful. Wow. Oh, the crust on that is so nice. How do you know when it's done?
When it's golden and crispy.
Golden and crispy.
Bright color, like the snail went back home right now, get back in the grass.
Ah, yeah, they're back in the grass. Well, it was a delicious day at Bergerac in Portland. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sip by Go channel on YouTube for additional chef interviews. And while you're at it, there are some bonus clips coming up. Enjoy!
If you do like a duck confit, you can cook it now, but keep it for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, and you will not move.
So does it have to be frozen, or can it just sit in a jar?
It can sit in a jar.
Oh,
That's a great
interesting.
thing. Most of this food is like pickling.
Yeah.
You get better.
And that's how the Vikings used it for such a long journey or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
All across the edge, what we've been doing to keep the food safe and healthy with no technology, because today we use a technology which is actually technology has a shorter shelf life than the fat and the salt and the sugar would have on the whole time.
Don't tell the refrigeration companies.
That's fine. We dig a hole in the kitchen and we have everything back there in a little cave.
I know that this is a family affair for you. Tell me about some more of that. You work here and your wife and...
Yes, sure. So we opened this business a few years ago, and my wife and I are owner and runner of the business, which means that we do everything from scratch. The accountability, the marketing, the DIY, cleaning, scheduling. We are spending a lot of time in this little member of the family. That's the restaurant is my third kid. My wife does most of the back office, the marketing. She's also like a good manager. She does the wine tasting.
Very important job, the wine tasting.
It is really important in a French restaurant. We have to match those wine with what we do.
Right.
And because the food changes quite often, every 2 months at least, there is big changes. We need to also make the wine alive and to change all the things all the time. And of course, I'm doing more of the executive, trying to get all the food get done in time, the staff hiring, the day-to-day management. So in overall, it works at 98%.